Top 10 New Year's gift ideas for small and medium business owners in 2018. Is one of your relatives, friends, or family members the owner of a small or a medium enterprise? Are you looking for a suitable gift for them that doesn't exactly look cliche? 2018 is right around the corner, and today we are counting down the top 10 New Year's gift ideas that your entrepreneurial friend will really appreciate and will remember you fondly for years to come. Before we start counting down, here are a couple of rules that we followed. Almost all these gift ideas are less than $1,000. None of these gift ideas are cheap or inexpensive, but they aren't extremely expensive either. Some of these gifts can be had for as little as $100, and none of them is way over the $1,000 limit that we set for ourselves. An important thing to keep in mind is that business owners, especially successful business owners, aren't necessarily price conscious. Instead, what we are is value conscious. I myself own a small enterprise and we cater to SMEs, business to business, so all my clients are also small or medium enterprise owners. And the one thing I found that's common or consistent across the board is value consciousness. For instance, a high quality item that I can use for a decade on a daily or weekly basis and can extract some productivity out of is immensely more valuable to me than an alternative that's much cheaper but not quite as high quality or durable. For this list, we are only going for high quality and durable items. And more importantly, we are going to list items that your entrepreneurial friend or family member or relative can actually put to use on a regular basis and extract a lot of value out of. This means that you'll be at the forefront of their mind for years to come. It's also important that you have a vague idea of what they already have and what they don't. Otherwise, you might end up gifting them something they already have. One last consideration or suggestion, if you will, before we start. Often you can get together with a bunch of people and chip in together to buy some of these items. Entrepreneurs are frugal about what's needed and would rather have one very valuable gift from 5 people than 5 different gifts which don't really add much value or help with productivity. So without further ado, here are our top picks for the New Year's gifts that you can buy for your entrepreneurial friends before 2018 rolls up. Number 10, Pure Zone 3-in-1 True HEPA Air Purifier. To start off this list, the HEPA air purifier is an especially great choice for your entrepreneurial friends who live or work in big cities. Air pollution and smog conditions can get especially bad in some places like San Francisco and can become a real health hazard. Even in small towns, many small businesses are based in industrial zones where the quality of air is not that great. A high quality air purifier can be used every day and can last years. Most people don't realize how much they need one until they finally start using it in their home or at their office. Often, an air purifier helps greatly with congestion, breathing problems, or chronic coughing. Not only will you help them breathe clean air, but you might literally help them increase their lifespan and not just their quality of life. People who spend a lot of time breathing in low quality air or polluted air are at a greater risk for heart disease. So if you are on a budget but still want to blow their mind with your gift choice, you can't go wrong with an air purifier. Our choice is a Pure Zone 3-in-1 True HEPA air purifier that you can buy on Amazon for around $100 right now. You can find a link to the Amazon listing in the description below, where you can also read other customers and people's and users' reviews and reactions and more details about this air purifier. Number 9, Allen Edmonds Cordovan shoes. Now, shoes are not something that you would gift in a business setting, traditionally speaking, of course. But since you are watching probably this video for a friend or a family member or a relative who also happens to be a small business owner, the Allen Edmonds Cordovan shoes can be a great choice. We came to understand the sheer value proposition of a pair of these when a client of ours told us how he's owned a pair now for almost 18 years. And with a little bit of tender loving care, mending and tending from time to time, his pair of shoes still look like they're absolutely new. Extremely comfortable shoes also mean greater productivity. When it comes to productivity, comfort is of utmost importance. If you're uncomfortable with your apparel or your shoes, you're just not going to be as productive. The Allen Edmonds are both extremely comfortable and extremely long-lasting, making them an exceptional, unbelievable value proposition at even the roughly $600 price point. Of all the things on this list, these shoes are the only ones that you don't have to worry about redundancy on either, since everybody can own several pairs of shoes at once. Number 8, Castor Sleep Mattress with Memory Foam. Speaking of comfort, nothing's more important than a good night's sleep. Not only does your general comfort in life depend upon how well you sleep, but also your willpower is directly dependent upon your sleep quality. Given that we spend almost a third of our entire life, on a bed, wouldn't it stand to reason that you should invest in a high quality mattress for yourself or the people you care about? The Castor Sleep Mattress is made out of memory foam, and with its 10-year manufacturer's warranty, it's an extremely high value proposition, even at the roughly $900 that it costs. In fact, it's such a high value equipment for your entrepreneurial friend that the only reason why it's not ranked in the top 3 gift ideas of this list is because it's very highly likely that they already have a high quality mattress. And yes, I did refer to a mattress as equipment. That was deliberate. An entrepreneur's ability to succeed depends largely upon his willpower and his ability to keep a straight head when things seem to be going belly up. A mattress is a tool that recharges your entrepreneurial friend's willpower, and as such, should be treated as no less than an equipment. By the way, if you'd like to go for an even better mattress, check out some latex foam mattresses on Amazon. While those are likely to be even more expensive, latex often outlasts memory foam by 250% and is 100% natural. Links can be found in the description below. Number 7, Herman Miller Aeron Chair. Now, in the same vein as the mattress, we have this task chair by Herman Miller called Aeron. Is it expensive? Sure. At roughly $1,000, it is expensive. But is it valuable? Sure. Because it does come with a 12-year warranty from Herman Miller themselves. There is an infinite number of videos out there on how Herman Miller's chairs, especially this Aeron chair or Aeron chair, have helped entrepreneurs worldwide gain better performance and also achieve better health. We spend at least one third of our day sitting in a chair, and if the chair is just not good enough, well, then you gotta get a good one, right? Their spine will thank you for the next decade, every single day. The Herman Miller is available on Amazon, and you can order one right now for your entrepreneur or businessman friends or businesswoman friends. If you have the budget, and if they don't already have a professional grade ergonomic task chair, you can really never go wrong with a Herman Miller. Number 6, DSLR setup or accessories. One of the things that has worked exceptionally well for our clients in 2017 and will continue to get even better in the next 2 to 5 years is video-based marketing. Every small business needs a YouTube channel or a way of showcasing what it is that they do to the world. Every small business today needs a way to quickly and efficiently talk about the problems that their customers or their audience might be facing, about tips and tricks that their customers or prospective audience can use, and so on. Video marketing is the next big wave. Now, of course, video has been around forever, right? But with the high quality, low price gear that's available now, today, there really is no reason why every business owner and entrepreneur shouldn't at least dabble into it and spend some time creating video content. Your entrepreneurial friend already probably realizes this, most likely. They either already have a video capturing rig set up or they don't. A rig is basically a camera, a lens, a couple of lights, a decent location to film at, and a tripod stand to mount the camera. Now, if they don't already have such a setup going on, you can help them along in the right direction by giving them or gifting them an inexpensive but high quality DSLR camera like the T6i, which is what we are using right now. Comes with basically everything right out of the box that they could need to get started. Now, if they already have a camera and the basic accessories, the next best item to gift to them is a very handy, very compact little and very inexpensive little HDMI capture card from a company called Elgato. This basically enables an entrepreneur to run live shows, live webinars, and online seminars while using the high quality DSLR footage that they could never achieve with a basic webcam, no matter which one they use. Another gift idea related to this is a lens or two. A high quality prime lens can produce a far better and far sharper image quality than the kit included lens, the one that is included for free, because prime lenses, especially the Canon 50mm and the 24mm lenses, links below, can let in a whole lot of light, which means sharper focus and that cool background blur, which even gives your home or office footage a cinematic kind of look. The 50mm comes in two variants, the f1.8 lens, which costs around $125, and the f1.4, which costs about $350. The only difference between these two, real difference, is that the $350 lens lets in about 70% more light, which means even better low light or indoor performance. The 24mm, on the other hand, costs only around $130, which is extremely cheap for what it is capable of doing. And lastly, for someone very into video marketing, a very inexpensive but high utility gift idea is a continuous battery pack for their lens. Now, this little gadget allows them to plug their camera into a power outlet directly, so they never have to worry about the batteries getting discharged or power running out. You can find these continuous power packs, power supply packs for almost any camera, but since we mentioned the T6i from Canon as our camera of choice for small business owners, we have included a link to a continuous power supply pack compatible with the T6i in the description below. Number 5, Appsumo gift card. Some kind of SaaS or software as a service is something that every business owner needs from time to time. Appsumo is a deal aggregator, kind of like Groupon for business software, except with extremely large discounts compared to Groupon. They basically let entrepreneurs purchase lifetime subscriptions to any of the dozens of SaaS deals that they bring to the table every year. These deals can range from accounting software to social media automation software to content promotion deals to web design software, maybe even customer relationship management or CRM software, and even platforms that allow you or the entrepreneur to connect with other influencers or entrepreneurs in their field. Now, normally these software as a service subscriptions can cost anywhere between $10 a month to $150 a month, but on Appsumo, you can subscribe to these for a lifetime for as little as $49. So an Appsumo gift card is a great option for anyone who's already familiar with Appsumo. If you didn't know anything about someone, or let's say about me, about what I do, about what I have, what I don't have, what I need as an entrepreneur, you could gift me an Appsumo gift card. And that would always be a welcome and very valuable gift to me. Appsumo gift cards start from as little as $300 and go all the way up to $1,000. Links can be found in the description below. Number 4. Sterling silver .925 square cufflinks. Yes, cufflinks are cliche, but the ones listed here are sterling silver. And at $65, these aren't exactly cheap. Cufflinks are cliche for a reason. These cufflinks look great and they work with suits of all colors. These are professional looking and high quality. These will likely last them a long time, and every time they get these out and put these cufflinks on, they'll be thinking of you. And just like the shoes, it's okay to be redundant here as well. One can and often does own several pairs of cufflinks, and they can still own another, right? The only difference between shoes and this is that you cannot formally gift a pair of shoes to someone, but you can always gift a pair of cufflinks while still maintaining a formal kind of decorum to anyone. This is the reason why we've listed these cufflinks on number 4 of this list. That's very high up. You can give them to basically anyone, and so it's a very versatile gift. At $65, they are high quality and durable without breaking the bank. And since they will be used several times over the next few years, the recipient will be thinking of you every time they wear these. Number 3. Mont Blanc John F. Kennedy Special Edition Ballpoint Pen. Now, does a humble pen sound cliche? Well, this pen is definitely not. Here's how that is. A business owner signs big deals throughout the week. They whip out their pen in front of clients, prospective clients, suppliers, manufacturers, vendors, and so on. They use their pen to sign deals, contracts, agreements, memoranda, and other documents that make or break their business. And most business owners still kind of don't have a dedicated tool for all those activities. So think of the Mont Blanc JFK Special Edition ballpoint pen as the very last pen they'll ever need to buy. This pen will last them decades and they'll use it on a daily basis. Now, the refills are readily available and are extremely cheap. You don't know the power of a high quality pen unless you hold one in your hand and use it yourself on a day-to-day basis. Sure, nobody's going to compliment you on a pen like they would probably do on a well-tailored suit. But the people who do notice are the people who do notice quality in everything. Now, my own Waterman pen has gotten me several impressed but very subtle compliments from clients and other people over the years. I do important work with my pen, and the pen is the tool I use the most for the most important part of building my business, like signing contracts and accepting new clients, and even signing checks for vendors and other highly skilled people, right? With our recommended Mont Blanc being a ballpoint pen instead of a fountain pen, the risk of your entrepreneurial friend smearing their high quality bespoke suit due to leaked ink is infinitely smaller. And once again, they'll be using it every single day. So they'll be thinking about you every time they do something, anything important in their business. Depending upon who you're buying it for, at $700, it might just even be a bargain. I bought one for myself at a similar amount of money, and it has been worth it to me, every penny of it. Number 2, the Yamaha YDP 143R Arius console digital piano rosewood bundle with furniture bench and accessories. Whoa, that's a mouthful. Entrepreneurs are busy people, very busy. Our work takes up most of our time, and very often it becomes very, very hard to have any sort of hobby at all whatsoever. This Yamaha YDP 143R is a small and compact sized piano with a big impact. First, it is so small that it sits nicely in the corner of their office or their home office or their living room. It has a beautiful wooden exterior and finish to it and looks extremely high quality because in almost every way it is high quality. It comes with a matching wooden and leatherite bench that looks equally amazing and is equally functional. Second, it is a hobby that a businessman can pursue even if all they have got is 10 to 15 minutes a day. Even 15 minutes a day of daily practice can work wonders when those 15 minutes a day are compounded over a few years. Which is a good thing because the third big reason or advantage of buying this is durability. These Yamaha digital pianos can last literally a decade or longer if properly cared for. Fourth, this is one gift that's quite visible no matter where they put it. And the impressiveness is unparalleled. And finally, it is actually a very good instrument in terms of its performance and build quality alone. It sounds almost exactly like a real concert grand to the beginner's ears and has weighted down keys, so it does simulate the experience of playing a real concert grand very closely. Not to mention the sound, which it also replicates really well. At less than $1,000, it's an amazing bang for your buck. Not only will the recipient really enjoy and appreciate it, it will also blow the minds of just about anybody who finds out how they got it in the first place, which experience tells me can be quite a lot of people. Number 1, the Oura Ring. At the top of our list is an unchallenged winner in this category. With its $299 entry-level price point and its 100% utility rate, the Oura Ring is one of the greatest gifts you can buy for any adult, not just entrepreneurs, if they don't already have one. Think about Fitbit and its popularity right now. It's a great way to track your activity and your motion and your resting time. I have one and I've been rather satisfied with it, at least for a long time. But it does come with a great number of problems, 2 of which we're going to talk about. First, I can't work out with that on. I lift very heavy weights and it's just not comfortable to have Fitbit on. And I have broken one in the past while working out, so there's that. And secondly, the even bigger challenge is that I really hate sleeping with the Fitbit on. It's just flat out uncomfortable at nights. The Oura Ring takes care of both of those problems for you. With its solid titanium construction and its waterproof design, you'll never need to take it off. Whether you're working out or showering or swimming, and with its totally unobtrusive design, you can sleep with the ring on every single night of the year and not really feel any problems whatsoever. So why is that important? Because the Oura Ring intelligently assigns scores to 3 things: sleep, readiness, and activity. The Oura Ring is not just about calculating steps or miles or calories like every other fitness tracker in the world out there, but it's also about guiding you towards your own unique activity and rest balance. In fact, it's so state of the art that we are not even going to discuss its features and benefits right here in this video. We'll just leave a link in the description below for you to go out and discover and explore everything about the Oura Ring on your own. What we will talk about is its use case for an entrepreneur. In case you haven't noticed yet, we have placed a great deal of emphasis and importance over the quality of sleep that you get as an entrepreneur. For an entrepreneur, success is largely a function of how productive they are and how well balanced or well rested or calm their state of mind is when they're making important business decisions, which is something that they do throughout the day. Now, a tired entrepreneur is kind of grumpy or maybe even passive aggressive, and that makes for a rather unsuccessful entrepreneur. With its state-of-the-art technology, the new Oura Ring tracks so many things about being well rested and being ready for action or decision making that it's one thing that every entrepreneur should have on their finger at all times. And the new version is more compact and requires only once a week charging. So it's the easiest upgrade you can make for any entrepreneur out there. And at $299 without breaking a bank whatsoever, if your business owner friend doesn't already have an Oura Ring, you can basically forget about almost every other idea, even on this list, and buy one for them right now. It's built out of solid titanium, so they'll be thinking about you when they're looking at their Oura Ring iOS or Android apps for years, and they'll be thanking you for years to come. So those are our top 10 picks for the New Year's gifts for entrepreneurs and small and medium enterprise business owners in 2018. Do you agree with our list? Leave a comment below to let us know, and to tell us if we missed something that we should not have. If you liked this video, hit like, leave a comment, and subscribe for new videos related to business strategy and entrepreneurship and small business systemization on our channel. My name is Laksh Bell, and on behalf of myself and the entire team here at Westernston, I wish you and yours a very productive and prosperous New Year 2018. Thanks for watching this video.